I'm going to fix the knot in the corner here, and the right side of the pallu is facing towards me, and I've taken 8 strands of silk thread this time. So after fixing the knot, I'm working 5 chains and a single crochet. And then I'm going to use these crystals. If you want, you can use gold beads or pearls. Any bead that you feel goes well with the sari can be used. So after I push the crystal, I'm going to lock it with a chain stitch and then work 1 single crochet. And that's how the bead gets fixed to the pallu. Now I'm going to work 4 chains. Turn the sari and work a single crochet inside the single crochet that is before the bead. And here the number of chains will also depend on the size of the bead you're using. In case you're using a bigger size, then you'll have to add 1 or 2 more chains. So after the single crochet, again flip the work. Now here I'm going to work 8 chains. 3, 7 and 8, and then work a single crochet, work 1 more single crochet next to that, and then 8 chains again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So after working 8 chains, our first single crochet will be inside this single crochet that we worked before starting our 8 chains, and the next single crochet will be in the 4 chain gap. So here I have 2 loops of 8 chains. So same way I'll continue with 2 more loops. So here again single crochet inside the single crochet and 1 more single crochet in the 4 chain gap. And the next single crochet I'm going to work inside this one, the single crochet that is worked after adding the crystal. So that way we have 4 loops around the crystal, and then continue with 10 chains. After working 10 chains, you will have to place it like this and check where it reaches. But when you're doing single crochet, instead of doing it at this point, we'll work it slightly inside. So this is where it is reaching, and I'm working our single crochet here. So basically this should be slightly loose like this. Now again we'll add crystal and just continue the same process. So this is how the base is worked for this particular design. So after adding every crystal, you'll again have to turn and make sure you work the loops. after working the baseline, I have turned the sari and it has ended with a loop of 10 chains here. I have worked 2 single crochets in the end. Now once I turn, I'm going to start by working 1 single crochet inside the first single crochet, and then in this loop of 10 chains I'm going to work all singles. So about 10 to 12 single crochets can be worked in this loop. So in this step we are only going to work single crochets and no other stitch, and then we'll move on to the first loop of 8 chains here and continue working the single crochets. So that's 1, 2, so again in this loop of 8 chains, around 9 to 10 single crochets can be easily worked. It also depends on the number of strands you are using. Now since I am using 8 strands, this is the stitch count. In case you are using lesser or more number of strands, accordingly the stitch count will also change. Then I will move on to the next loop. So in case you are working 10 singles in every loop, just stick to the same count throughout. So same way we will have to continue working single crochets throughout the pallu. So this design is all about single crochets. So in the 10 chain gap also I have worked single crochets. After working the complete design, I have added a silver bead in the center of the first and the last petal, and then I have also added one small gold bead in the long arch where we had worked 10 chains. So this is done using a normal sewing needle and cotton thread. This is optional, but I feel if we do this step, the design looks actually nice and it stays flat. So that's all in today's video. Do let me know in the comments how you like this design, and I think I will catch you guys soon with more interesting stuff. Until then, take care.